Hey, what's up? Dusk here. So we're going to play a little bit more Slay the Princess. This takes right off where I left off in the previous video. So we're back at Chapter 1, but we've already kind of been to the end of the world. So let's see what's up. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Oh, our character does not remember anything. Let's see, forget it, I'm not doing this.
No, you have to do it.
You have to. Let's see, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. I think that's a new dialogue option. Maybe? No, it's not, but that's what we're gonna do.
We'll just have to see what happens, but a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies, and the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
All of us. Alright, so before...
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin. In we go. Alright, so last time...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Alright, so last time we went in and we just went straight to the slay part, and we actually managed to slay her, which, after playing around a little bit with this game, I didn't think would be possible. So we're going to do the extreme opposite, because last time we slayed her and then we immediately took her side after we got back. This time we're
your implement.
Just going to save her.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. We're not even going to take the blade with us. We're just going to go down.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Probably doing her a favor, that's always the line.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
That sounds different. She was very commanding before, but she sounds very passive now.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
This is different.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Or is it because we're unarmed, or is it because we've changed things? I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Alright, down we go. Easy enough.
You walk down the stairs.
This is so different.
With the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then, does she kill us,
You're making a huge mistake.
Are we?
No.
Maybe we are.
You're doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
He doesn't seem very confident.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Yeah, we could use the knife.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there, and if so, I can at least find something to break you free. And if not, maybe I can find something to break you free. Let's do that. Let's go get the knife, and then we'll come back down and try and break her free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Yeah, well, we know you're not going anywhere.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh?
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Oh, this is really weird.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
True, but now what?
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
We'll figure something out.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Who are they? No.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
What? Okay, this is not what I expected. You're a psycho.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
It's now.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
This is not how I thought this would go.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
It's about time you did something, narrator.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, 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 no.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
The narrator's cheating.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
What is going
The
on?
princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't know that you are. Alright, there's got to be a resist. Yeah, okay, here we go.
The blade. Move the blade.
This is wild.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
I mean, you don't really know me. I just met
She
you.
nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
What do you mean?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
All right.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Quiet,
Whatever.
narrator.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
This was so
One
bizarre.
last thrust of the knife.
What in the
Your
world?
legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
But chapter 2, the damsel. Okay, this is where it gets interesting then,
You're
right?
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
This is so
is
weird.
a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Yeah, the world will end. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. But I died, what am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last
The
time, did he?
smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Oh, beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
The four of us. Oh, the princess, the smitten, the hero, and us. These are our internal personalities.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Alright, smitten. Let's go. Let's see. Proceed to the cabin. I should try the turn around and leave sometime.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do it. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
This is amazing.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Alright,
Sure,
let's go.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Focusing. Proceed. In we go. This is
The
amazing.
interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Now, last time, not having the blade was kind of a hindrance, so I think we need,
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Definitely a mirror.
There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Yeah.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I feel like it's important to always look in the mirror. But, let's see. I want to look at myself and I want to see how handsome I am. Let's see. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I always approach the mirror every single time, so maybe I'll just not.
I care about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else could he be hiding from us?
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you, I promise. There isn't a mirror. Really.
There isn't a mirror, though. I do know that.
You take the blade from the table.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
Yes,
that way
knife.
she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Indeed.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Probably shouldn't have taken the blade now, hindsight. I can approach the mirror now that I have the knife. But it's going to disappear anyway. Who cares? Alright, now what's she going to look
the
like?
The basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Indeed.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Probably.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
She's still
Her
this
voice.
personality.
It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
I'm
I
afraid.
can hear wedding bells already.
Oh, I bet that changes when we get
Held
down
my
here.
tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
True.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
And so are yours.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh,
There's a
never
heavy
mind.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
How are we going to get her out, though?
You know she can't hear you, right?
What?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
This is just in her
Oh,
monologue.
your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're
dashing.
And she called us a hero.
I'm the hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yes.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Villain? Yes.
Well, she killed us.
It was the narrator.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Just very unskilled
died
knivesmanship.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
Oh.
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
There's more than one narrator?
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Isn't it
Horrible
though?
for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Alright, let's get to work,
Now,
Smith.
hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
So we've already been to this with the narrator ends the world
We
anyway.
never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it.
He does
Don't
sound
let him
like he's...
distract you. Just do your job.
He has lost it. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after I killed you back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Maybe. Let's see. Honestly, the world sucks. Ooh, let's remain silent. Ooh, I don't think we want any of that. No, I don't. Oh, I don't want the world to end. Yeah.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything.
Yeah.
She is innocence itself.
Definitely innocent.
Not so sure.
That didn't sound guilty at all. Oh, you killed me last time. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
That's true.
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
I don't know about that.
She made the best decision for her.
That's
Don't be
true.
so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Also true. But let's see. Yeah, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh yeah, let's tell on the narrator.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
Yeah, the narrator made us do it.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
You're so happy.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
A little bit.
That's because she's perfect.
Yes.
She has someone like him telling her what to do.
Oh.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
But that's a lie. Because he just admitted there were multiple versions of him.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Horrid little voice. Yes. Let's see. Let's rescue the princess. Oh wait, no, let's make sure.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Well, maybe we can.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Well, she didn't seem to feel pain, so...
She didn't care last time.
Yeah.
Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
But we're a
Go
monster.
ahead and slay her.
We have claw hands. Rescue.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yes.
Not on my watch, villain.
Villain!
My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh my god, her wrist.
Princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
It does work.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned.
We're
We're
doomed.
doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Okay. Yuck.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and
Just oops-a-daisy.
everyone out there is saved.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
I don't think we will.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives figured out. Figure out what we want to do next. Let's ask her. What do you want
Let
to do?
me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
True.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Maybe.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Okay, here it
And
comes.
then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let's get out of here. Let's see. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. Slay the princess. Let's just leave.
That sounds perfect.
Perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
This
We
one.
have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Oh, you moper.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
But it's okay to be happy?
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Yes, what happens?
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
The narrator's such a cheater.
That's a familiar move.
Yes.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Alright, princess, use your magic power.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
So, break the door down.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
True.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
True.
I'm just
but
along
we
for
are.
the ride at this point.
Yep, just along for the ride. Do you think we can open it? I think we can open it if we try it together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. No, let's try it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
The narrator really hates this.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
This is weird. I don't know what's going to happen
You and the
next.
princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you
There you
ruin
go.
everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
That's fine.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
So,
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin,
and nothing.
and then you step out.
Oh, we're outside. I just got an achievement. Love Haze. Love will set you free. Wait, what's this sound?
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Oh no, it's happening.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
He's
Oh,
gone.
was he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into
Our
Harvard.
beloved's eyes.
Cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh, you don't look so good. You okay?
Cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
So we have feathers. There they are. She's gone? But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Should I have looked in the mirror?
Is that a... Why is it there?
Why now?
Why now?
Let's see, of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared. Yes.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Well,
Yes.
let's go.
I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen
Preen
for a
for a
while?
while.
That hurt, right?
We're just a bird. It's not the end. Whatsoever on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so.
Yes, trust me.
We'll trust you.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Kind of. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat? You've grown? You've grown! You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed into the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Here we go.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
So, is more. So she continues to grow, I think. Are you the same as you were before? How much of it has changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
So, she has grown. Let's see, when all this isn't done, do you know, what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
True, yeah,
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Fair.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Alright. Let's see, you know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? See, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now.
Ooh.
Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So we literally won't be able to repeat things we've done before. How interesting. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. Why? Let's say why, though.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Just anything. My joy is in seeing what you choose. Or, oh, no. I thought it was something new. And it just didn't have a voice. But it did. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing to you. I've hurt them. Not really. Oh, no, we did stab one.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay. So we just need to bring
The
more.
wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Oh, this game is a trip, man. How many more vessels? Yes.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky,
Is this game...
and I yearn for more perspective.
There is a lot to this game. Holy moly.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
A rest in due time? Uh-oh, do we die at the end? So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow? Doesn't seem like it. And what if I want to bring you... And what if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just want to wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now, barely finished, damp, cavernous.
Alright, well, you put it that way. You have no need to wait. I'm ready to go back. Destroy your own body or attack the entity? I don't want to attack the entity. We'll go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
God, that always gets me every time. Everything goes dark and you die. And we're back at chapter 1. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright, let's save it. Here we go. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. This game is such a trip, and I love playing it. I don't know if I'm going to keep going with videos, because it looks like this game has a lot to it. But I might do another, maybe another video or two on it. I don't know, let me know what you all think. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.